Hey guys, I'm just going to give you a brief review of the trailer for Infinity Wars. So let's get into it. So let's talk about the first shot that we saw from the Infinity Wars trailer. The first shot that we saw was Tony Stark. He looks like he's in distress and he looks really bad. I'm guessing this is probably after Thanos took over, basically destroyed something or hurt someone or potentially killed someone. And as the trailer goes on, we see Mark Ruffalo on the floor, basically the Incredible Hulk on the floor, just as Bruce Banner. Maybe Thanos was capable of hurting him really bad, or maybe this could be potentially Bruce Banner basically getting hit down to the ground as the ship destroys from, well, I'm not going to give you spoilers from Thor Ragnarok, you're going to wait and see, but basically Hulk was on a ship and he was going to Earth. And he basically crash lands here, as you can see in this trailer. Or it could just be a battle shot. And above that shot, we see Doctor Strange and Wong. So I thought that was a really beautiful shot. You see Wong's powers, like if he's very vigilant, like he's going to attack Bruce or something, or protect himself away from Bruce because he probably knows he's the Hulk. Which I thought was really cool, and I thought that was really interesting to see. And then you get, it appears to be someone opening the curtains. I'm not quite sure who that could be, but that definitely looks like, if I'm mispronouncing, Paul Bettany, Vision. And this time he looks like a human. He definitely got that human form. Oh yeah, it is. And then you see Scarlet Witch, and they have this romantic relationship, which I thought was incredible. And you just see the stone, and it's just really emotional that they have this relationship. I didn't expect them to have a relationship, but I thought that was really cool. And then you see Thor on the spaceship with the Guardians, which I thought was cool. If you ever seen the D23 Infinity War trailer, it shows you a little more of Thor being smacked onto the screen of the Guardians of the Galaxy ship, because I guess his ship went down with the Hulk. So I thought that was really cool that they added. And then you see right now Bruce Banner fixing what appears to be the Hulk Buster, which I thought was really interesting. How, why would he be fixing the Hulk Buster? Is he getting out of control? Is he potentially, is something going to happen? It just, a lot of speculation as to why he would have the Hulk Buster right behind him. And him, looking like he's fixing it up. He's probably protecting himself from Tony or something, which I thought was interesting. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see what that could be. And then you see Black Widow with this blonde hair. Kind of looks white. Looks great. It's unique. And I definitely am a huge fan of the title. I thought it was really phenomenal. The Marvel title, how it has every Marvel character in there. I thought it was gorgeous. I really am a huge fan of that. I love it. And then you see New York City. And then you see the bridge, which I thought was really cool. Kind of teasing Spider-Man's arrival. And then you got Wong, Doctor Strange, and Bruce Banner, and Tony Stark. And they all look like they're looking at something. And then it looks that Tony is looking outside. And then you got Tom Holland, you got Spider-Man appearing. He finally has his spider sense. I was a little disappointed with Homecoming not having his spider sense and all. But now that he has his spider sense, I'm really completely satisfied with that. I thought that was really cool that he has his spider sense and he's in his bus. And he looks outside and he notices trouble is going on, which I thought was really cool. And then you got Tony. It looks to me that everyone in back of Tony is basically frozen, which I thought was really cool because he's the only one that's experiencing everything while they're just frozen in time. So it might be something to do with Thanos or something else, which I thought was really cool. I don't know, I may be wrong about them being frozen in the background, but they look completely still, and it looks to me that time itself has stopped and Tony's just staring. And then you got someone walking through the rubble, which happens to be Loki. I freaking love Loki. I'm definitely going to cosplay Loki. I would love to. Loki has the Tesseract. Of course. the god of mischief. Poor Loki. And then you got Thanos coming out of the portal, prepared to kick some butt, which I thought was really cool. And you see a cool flip of Spider-Man. It looks to me that there's a portal in the background now that I'm seeing it. Maybe it has something to deal with, you know, certain dimensions opening, or Doctor Strange protecting Spider-Man, or it could just be Thanos. And he's just, oh man, that suit looks amazing. The lights, the lens lighting up like that, the costume, oh man, I just had to get the costume. Thus me wearing the costume. It's incredible. And then you got Thor being this energy source, which is incredible. This source of energy. Maybe he's powering something for Thanos. It's incredible to see it. And yeah, and you got Black Panther explaining that Cap needs his shield, which I thought was really cool. And then you see Cap with the beard, incredible. So we've seen Captain America from his best and now to his worst, and it's just such a crazy progressive change he's gone through. I definitely think Captain America did die, metaphorically speaking, which I love, and now he's considered the Nomad, if I'm not mistaken, which I love the concept. I thought it was a great idea. I thought, you know, the Russo brothers definitely know the source material and came up with something incredible, which I love. And you got the Hulk Buster in there. You know, my speculation may be, I think Bruce Banner might be in that Hulk Buster. Maybe the Incredible Hulk powers are no longer intact. That could be a reason why he's using the Hulk Buster, because he potentially doesn't have, you know, the Hulk to bring it out. Maybe the Hulk is just gone. Maybe the Hulk is just dead, which I thought would be a crazy idea. And I remember there was an interview where Mark Ruffalo was even saying that Infinity Wars and Avengers 4 and Thor Ragnarok is going to basically tell the story of the Incredible Hulk's origin, or his own solo film, basically, if you were to chop up his parts into bits, which I find interesting. So maybe that has to deal with his story. Maybe he can't be the Hulk anymore. He needs the Hulk Buster. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And you see Doctor Strange. He's fighting someone in New York City. The ship falls down. You got a tired Chris Evans fighting these monsters. You got Spider-Man being slammed down by Thanos. You got Tony looking up, seeing this. Oh man, this is incredible. You got Paul Bettany as Vision being tore down, and you got I think that happens to be Loki. He's taking the stone away from Vision, so it looks to me that Vision will probably most likely pass or die. And then you got Thanos putting the stones onto his gauntlet, and he just, wow, that's incredible. He just punches Tony really hard. You got Sebastian Stan coming back as Bucky, or the Winter Soldier. You got Black Panther. You got Falcon. Yeah. Oh man, and you got all these freaking people. And it looks to me that Hulk is in the back. You got the Nomad, which is Captain America, Black Panther, Winter Soldier, Scarlet Witch, and you got War Machine, which is interesting because last we saw War Machine, he was really damaged pretty bad. If you look back in the ending of the trailer, you'll see War Machine in the background. So it definitely is interesting that War Machine is coming back for a heroic return, which I thought it was a really good idea. I really like that concept. It was great. And then you got the original Avengers theme song popping up in the background, which I love. That theme is probably the best part of this trailer. Well, one of the best parts. And then you got Thor towards the end with the eye patch, and then you see the Guardians, which I thought was amazing. We finally get to see the Guardians collaborate with the Avengers, and it's honestly, this movie is going to be big. It's going to hit theaters real hard. I'm most definitely going to be doing a review for that film, and I look forward to seeing this movie. I think it's going to be crazy good, and I look forward to it. Well, with that being said, guys, I think I bored you enough with this review. I'll see you later.